still got a picture of that. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, send me the picture. Wait, send me the picture. I'll show it on chat. I'll show it chat. Oh my god, it was so funny. This is okay. So chat, for context, I need to keep stretching. For context, I was in. Fuck this! I'm wearing shoes on my knees, shaking knees. All right, I'm still too tall. So chat, for context, I went up to Canada to meet up with these fuckers, these Canadian motherfuckers. Love them to death. Ryan might not like that, but that's okay. Did you send? Oh, you just sent it to me. Okay. And I got hooked. So, let me save the image.
Chat, listen. Lem guy?
Dude, I put down so much alcohol.
No, his heart rate went skyrocket.
Yeah. So, oh, wait. Sorry. So, chat. So, for context, I'll move it up a little bit. So, for context, obviously, I was in Canada. We go crazy. We start drinking at dinner. They're just handing me beers. I'm like, I don't like drinking piss, but I don't want to sit, right? I'm doing okay. We get to karaoke afterwards. I'm a little buzzed, I'm not gonna lie, right? My tongue is tingling, right? My face is a little tingly. That's how I know I'm like vibing. That's how I know I'm vibing. And then we get to karaoke, and everyone's like moving everywhere. I remember most of everything, but I guess I might have just gone in and out of consciousness because I don't remember people taking photos of me, and I have some photos of me and two of my friends like just taking photos together, and like I'm just like and I don't remember taking those, and I look ugly, but like I don't have a good smile. I mean, not that I look ugly, but then we go we finish karaoke. It's 2 a.m. and so it's 2 a.m. and we go back to my friend's house. And wait, this is not the image I wanted. Did I not download it? Oh shit, I might not have downloaded. Sorry, getting sidetracked.
You want this image too? The one that you were trying to do Tai Chi?
I'm trying to show that, yeah. And so we go back to my friend's place, right? She's generous enough to give us. Okay, yes, I do want to show that. So yeah. She's generous.
This guy, I drove him home at 6 in the morning.
It was 6.
Remember, it was 6.
Okay, I lost a lot of time.
I called my cousin Vietnam while I was driving.
No shot.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Yo, is it evening already?" Like, no, man, this is morning. It's like, what time is it? It's so sunny. I was like, 6 in the morning.
So we're okay. I completed that. Wait, I should probably change this to just chatting. I'm getting sidetracked. Dude, my ADHD comes out so heavy. All right, so bullshit. So okay, so I'm let's see, Tai Chi. Okay, I'm gonna hide this real quick. Cause I want to show us. All right, so it's like 2:33 a.m. Oh no way, no! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I should have paused. Wow, Duma. Oh, Dad Man fixed. You got it. Yes. I love it. I should have paused. But Ryan, you don't have ads because you're tier 1 now, right?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't have attitude anymore.
Yeah.
Hey,
I appreciate the tier 1. It means a lot, Dad, man. All right, you get your little first badge. I like it. Let me pull the other picture so that we can do a side by side while I wait for the fucking ads. We vibe, yes. Yes.
yeah, yeah. Show the pics.
We will. The ads are still, we still have a minute, bro. Fuck me, man. I gotta get the other one in here. Where's image? Why am I, okay, image. We vibin'. Tai Chi number 2 coming at you. Wow, this picture's so fucking big. Like, why did I do this to myself? Are we ready yet? We got 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds. Okay, so recap just a little bit. Right, we were at karaoke. I forgot, dude. They were just feeding me shots. I think I must have had like at least 10 shots in the first hour we're there. In the first hour, I had 10 shots. Like, one of our friends, Raj, he just kept he's just like, here, Flem, here, Flem, take this, Flem, take this, Flem, take this, Flem. And I'm like, okay, like, fuck it, fuck it, we ball, bro. Fuck it, we ball. That's pretty much what it was. So I'm like, fuck it, we ball. Keeps handing me, and then other people handing me shots too, like my other friend Tiff. She keeps handing me shots too. She's like, drink, cheers, thanks for coming. Well, obviously she doesn't. Well, she kind of sounds like that, but and then so I'm fucked, right? I'm like, I can kind of walk straight. I'm very aware when I'm drunk. Not when I'm blacked out. I can tell you that because I have no idea. But so, like, I go to the bathroom. We go outside. We get Tiff and Betty a job applicant, like a job they can get, because we meet some dude, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is my white friend Flem. Like, it was funny. And then we go back to Tiff's place, and then we're chilling, and then they're like, let's do shots, and I'm like at this point I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, okay, this is 3 in the morning. This is 3 in the morning. I'm like, fuck. I might just sleep here, right? I don't end up sleeping here, and then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then they pour the shot, and then as I'm taking the shot, it's like, I was like, oh, this doesn't smell like I would like this. And they're like, tequila! And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I take the tequila, and I'm like, oh my god, that was disgusting. And I'm like, I might throw up, but I don't. And then I sit back down on the chair, and I'm gone.
No, that's a lie. You forgot that.
No.
You took another shot.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
You took another shot, and we didn't give it to you. You just grabbed it from us.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, you just took it. You took it from Tiff or something.
Oh, I was probably like, don't you fucking dare. You're already drunk enough, and I took it for her.
No.
That's probably like
I was pouring shots, I believe. It was Tiff, Sydney,
and
then I think someone spilled tequila on the table.
Ooh.
And then you grab the shot from someone's hand, and you just drink it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then that second shot made you black out.
The first shot made me black out because I don't remember doing any of that. Because I don't remember the second shot. So honestly, I probably blacked out after that first shot, like 5 minutes in. And the reason I probably took it from Tiff was my drunk ass was like, she's drunk, Asian, and like she probably gets drunk way more than I do, and then I also was like, oh, tequila fucks with her, because I remember, this might be a little too much, but I remember like last time I was up there, she had the worst tequila shits after we went clubbing. I do too, a little bit. And so I probably
all they do is drink tequila.
I know, and so that's probably why my drunk ass took it. Right? I was I was thinking of protecting her. I don't know. It was just a paternal instinct to just, nope, let me take it for you. And then
I'm sick and tired of them drinking tequila.
Dude, and as soon as I take the
it's not good.
That's what I mean. Like I took the first shot and I was like, fuck, I hate tequila. Or not hate, but I just don't like tequila because it messes with my stomach. Like, and that's like one of the only reasons I puke when I drink. And like I've only ever puked with tequila. And so it just doesn't mesh with me well. So then I black out. I apparently call myself fat in front of all of these people, and then Ryan is like, what the fuck you mean? and then they get like chicken nuggets. They make chicken nuggets. I don't know any of this, and they're like, hey Flem, you want a chicken nugget? And I was like, sure. And I take the chicken nugget and I put it on the table and don't eat it.
Yeah, I was so hungry, and then Tiff was like, I'll make you something. I was like, no, don't. And then she's like, I'll make you ramen. You want ramen? I'm like, no. And then she's like, oh, I'll make you chicken nuggets. I was like, no, I don't want chicken nuggets. Stop it. Stop making food. I'll just eat a whole after. And she's like, fuck it, I'll make it for you. Like, fuck's sakes. That I was forced to eat. Thank God she made it because I was so hungry.
Yeah.
And then she made the chicken nuggets like quite a bit. I was like, okay, now I have to eat it now. I have to eat extra food. And I was like, Flem, you want chicken nuggets? He's like, yeah. You grab it, you're looking at it, and you put it down the table.
It's so funny, dude. And then I start talking about Belgian history. And I talk about the Flemings and the Walloons that I learned in like middle school, freshman year of high school, that I did a research paper on about the history of Belgium, because my last name is Fleming, and these people's like group that they call themselves are the Flemings. Like they have their own language called Flemish. And so I was like, whoa, that's sick. Like that's probably where I come from. And they like had this like north-south battle in Belgium for centuries. And yeah, well, did I say the Flemings lost? I honestly don't remember.
The Fleming lost, but there are still some Flemings out there.
Yeah, Flemish.
And that's how the Flemings still continue.
Yeah.
And whoever is the first male.
Oh, that's just my family.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, okay, I told you that too, bro. Shit, I was fucked.
It's like you and your uncle has the Fleming.
The middle name has to be Hall. The first male born in our family has the middle name Hall.
Yes.
So,
and you and your uncle has Hall.
Yeah. So, yeah, my uncle is firstborn man. That's crazy. I don't remember shit, but yeah, I remember.
I was the only person listening to it.
I know, and I appreciate it so much. That's why you're my ride or die, bro. And so, I keep going, and I guess I talk more about my heritage for some fucking reason. Who wants to hear about a white guy's heritage? But, like, I probably talked about my grandma, honestly.
You didn't. You only talked about your grandpa, and I was like, "Oh, your grandpa."
Because you asked me. Did I tell you that I forgot that he died, and then relearned that he was dead?
Yeah, like the day after.
No, wasn't it a day after. I actually don't know exactly when. So for some reason I like blacked it out of my memory that my grandpa, my pop, had died. I don't know why. I remember them telling me, and I knew it was coming because he had Alzheimer's, because he would call me my dad's name when we went to see him. So like, when we went to see him, he was pretty far back in time for himself, and he sees me and he calls me Matty Boy, like Bat Boy, but my dad's name, right? Matty
You're talking
Boy.
about your grandma, right?
I'm talking about my grandpa,
Oh,
and so he had Alzheimer's. So this, I'm probably like 16, and he's calling me like my dad's name, and like my dad's nickname he made for him.
oh, I remember that. I remember you said that thing.
And then, so I remember going up to my room and just kind of like, I didn't like cry, but I was like really, really sad. And I just like curled up into a ball on the bed for a while. And then I just like got over it and just walked, and I was like, fine. And then I like said something about like, oh, how's like, where's like, are we gonna see Pop Pop anytime soon? And then like, I think my mom was like, Pop Pop's dead. He's been dead. And I was like, what? I was like, dude, what? And then it like all rushed, and I was like, fuck, I'm stupid. And then like all the sadness and stuff came back. Like he wasn't really even a part of my life, but I think that was like the first like real death other than like animals that I had in my family. And then I realized like it happens to everyone, and like we mourn, but we have to also move on. I guess I'm a little callous towards it, but like I think it's just my views as like a person. Just let me kind of be a little more fluid and like not let things bother me as much. But sorry, that was the longest tangent. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've been over it. It honestly, it was like maybe like 10 minutes and then it's gone, because like, yeah, it was grief, but like I didn't like I like we lived we oh wait, what's up, Jito? We lived in Colorado, and that's where he lived. I think I really liked going to his house because he had koi fish, right? So he had koi fish, which was really, really cool, and I think that's probably what stuck with me. And he was a cool dude, but that's probably why it hit me so hard the second time. And I don't know, I guess I just blocked it out. Like, I don't remember first grade at all. I just kind of blocked it out of my memory. Because I guess I had traumatized, I was bullied a lot in first grade. And so I just blocked it out. Like, the teacher didn't really do much, so I just blocked that first year out. But moving on, going back to the story, sorry, we got sidetracked. So I'm sitting on this couch, and then I'm like, yo, my heart rate's way too fucking high, to Ryan, and I'm like, I gotta chill. And so I'm like, and I'm like, okay, I need to control my breathing. It's like drunk breathing, fifth form, right? It's like I'm trying to be a demon slayer. And then Ryan, you took this picture, right?
Yeah, I did.
And then this is what the motherfucker looks like. Look at this. Look at this. I put my finger on my chin, and look, it's light outside at this point. It's like 5 a.m., right? Look at this motherfucker. Like, I'm just like sitting here like, and I shit you not, like maybe like 30 seconds later, I look like this.
Where's another photo?
I shit you not. 5 minutes later, or like 30 seconds later, I look like this. What the fuck is that? I don't know. So the economy. I do look very faded. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because I don't have my glasses on. But that's me. My hair was hella messy. I had my hair was cut like 4 days ago, or not even 4 days ago, but like, dude, oh my god. So I do this, and then boom.
Shit, I'll be back. I'll be back.
And then some people see this picture and they're like, Gavin, like Flem, why are you sniffing your finger? And I'm like, I think I'm asleep. Because it looks like I sniff my finger. Like, so this will be my new profile picture. I'm kidding. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here and then I zonk out and I guess my hand slips and I'm just like, oh my, like I stuck my fingers up someone's butt and just like, smell it. It's so fucking. And then after that, I think honestly, literally like 5 minutes later, I'm conscious. I'm like, oh shit, like I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, and they're like, do you need a bag? And I was like, yeah. Give me a bag, just a small one. And so I go into I stumble into the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah, I showed the pictures. I was showing pictures.
Oh.
And so, Ryan just took a little breather. So Tiff like helps me go to the bathroom. She like helps me, guides me to the bathroom. I remember this. She gives me the plastic bag and like guides me to the bathroom. And then I sit down and just do my business, but then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta puke. And I remember like puking into the bag, but it was like nothing. It was like a tablespoon. And then I carry the bag like I just picked up a fish from PetSmart. Like, hey, I gotta keep it because I might need to use it again. All right. And so, oh, Ryan's not here. Yeah, off of 2 tequila shots, but also this many shots of everything. And so, and then they were like, okay, let's take Flem home, I think. And at this point, I think you were back. You might have left at this point. I think it's like 6 a.m. And then I remember you came back, but I don't know if you'd left. It's like 6 a.m. at this point. It was a fun night. I was trying to remember as much as I could, but yeah. So I after I puke, I carry around the bag with my puke in it, like it's a goldfish I just bought from PetSmart. Like I'm the girl in Finding Nemo, except no braces. And Ryan takes me back to my Airbnb, which mind you is like 30 minutes away. And
20 minutes, I think.
20 minutes, dude. I felt so bad because yeah, but I was asleep. I was like zonked, and every time he'd speed up, I'd lean back, and every time he stops, I like.
Yeah, your whole body moved forward. I was like, what the fuck? I even told you to lean back to the seat. You did. And every time I break, your body still moving forward. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think I was just zonked. I was asleep, and then we get to my Airbnb. I'm like, I thank you, man. I love you. Like, he's like, are you able to get? I was like, yeah, I got this. And I like opened the gate, and I remember punching in the code, opening the door, taking my shoes off, walking upstairs. Mind you, this is a lady's home. She's put her home on Airbnb, and I thought it was my own place. This is some lady's home with her child's photos in there, right? Obviously they left. They're like 30 whatever. Her and her husband still live there. I'm coming in at 6:30 a.m. And I was trying to be as quiet as possible. I know my drunk ass was not quiet, but I tried as best I could. Took my shoes off, put the little slides.
I got asked, why do you rent a place that has someone living there?
Bro.
Why do you rent a private room?
I tried so hard.
You know, next time when you try to find Airbnb, just let us find a place for you.
Well, the problem was.
You know what it is too? Clem booked it way too late.
Yeah, because well, so Tiff said,
Clem
"Oh,
booked it like the week of, bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah."
that was like not the play
No, it
at
wasn't.
all.
I know, man. Bro, I tried. I like searched for a while. I searched for a while to try to find like private residence, and then I found this one, and then I was like, "Oh, sick! Like like this is great. Like it says private residence. It says there's a hot tub on site. I'll bring a swim trunks just in case." And I book it. And then I'm like, "Oh, hey guys, this is where I'm gonna be
I'm
staying."
finally home.
Right?
Nice.
And then they're like, "Sick, that's right next to me." Like I'm like excited. And
Yeah, I thought you were in South Burnaby. That's
Yeah.
like my old hood.
yeah, and then I get a text from a number I don't know, and it's not from Airbnb. And I'm like, "Whoa." Like I don't want to respond to this. Because Airbnb says don't respond to shit like that. And then like it's getting closer and closer, and I'm like, The lady messaged me on Airbnb, and she says, like, "I'm so lucky to have a handsome boy like you." It was very weird. It was just, but that's because it was translated from Chinese to English, so that's not what she meant. She was just like, "Oh, thanks for renting my place." Like, I know, it's you, but she was just like, "Thanks for renting my place. I'm glad you'll be there." Like that's pretty much what it was. It was just like a Chinese greeting. And cause I'm pretty sure she lives in China. All right, so she's not on this property. And then I get a text from this lady, and she's like, "Oh hey, like my name is this. Like the house is here. What time are you gonna be arriving?" And I was like, "Fuck." And then my train gets delayed. Blah blah blah. I get there at like 2 a.m. I get to the house at 2 a.m. She stays up. I feel so bad. This old Chinese lady, this like 65 years old Chinese lady is staying up till 2 a.m. to show me how to open, unlock, lock, and all the amenities of the house. I walk in. I'm like, oh my god, this is some lady's house. It's like a townhouse that goes up, it spirals up. And, dude. And I'm like, there's this Chinese boy. This little Chinese boy with the biggest forehead I've seen in forever. All over. It's the same picture. Downstairs, on the stairs, upstairs. And then there's like this lady that's graduating. So it was like the daughter. And then like the older son, or the son graduating as well. And I'm like, this is weird. And I'm like, fuck, I did it again. But it was because I booked the place where it said it was in I cannot roast the Chinese. Yes, I can. No, I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he looks fantastic. He figured out his hairline. His forehead's not that big, or he's bald. Who knows? I'm sure he's successful in his life and is married and has 3 kids already. I was gonna say he's a doctor, but that's fucking weird. It might be a little racist. But yeah, so then she shows me the room, shows me the amenities, and I'm like, awesome, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to stay up. Like, the train was delayed way too long. And so then I just go to sleep. And I wake up, and I'm like, hey, what are we doing? And they're like, let's go get lunch. And so then they pick me up, and they're like, yo, you're fucking far. Like, you're 30 minutes away. I was like, fuck no, man. So they gave me a different Airbnb that's 20-ish minutes away from where the Airbnb says it is on Airbnb, right? And I'm like, I can't, like, do anything about this right now. It's too fucking late, right? So, not my sweat stains. And I'm like, and so I felt so bad for everyone that had to pick me up because I didn't have my car because I took the train up. And I was like, fuck, bro. I felt so bad. I still feel bad. I know they were fine with it, but like, I felt bad. Like, everyone was paying for everything, so I was also like, in this weird situation. Like, I'm like, I should be paying for this. Like, these guys are buying everything for me. I feel so like loved and uncomfortable at the same time because I'm not used to this kind of I'm not used to that, right? Like, I don't have people other than like I mean, even like really close friends, unless it was like my partner, like paying for all my drinks and food when we show up. Like, it's a big bill of like $500, right? And we have like 10 people. It's like $50 each, whatever. But then someone else is paying for me, and I feel bad, you know. But it was awesome. I loved it. But yeah, I really, and the first time I went, actually, I kind of knew what it was because it was, again, really last minute that I booked Airbnb. But it was some dude's house, and he just had open rooms, and so he was just renting them out on Airbnb. He was super chill. I had a great time. It was really close to my friends' places, so it was really, really easy. I had my car, so I could drive places. When I was getting fucked up, I didn't drive. Had a DD, but like, I probably should have just gone back to him, because finding a private residence in like Burnaby is A, way more expensive, and B, very, very hard to do like a week or two prior, because I thought for the longest time I had the trip planned like months. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably play one, maybe two more games because I have to be up early and work again tomorrow morning. But thank you so much for listening to my story. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Croissant. Hydrate. Fuck. I'm almost out. I'm gonna need to take a piss. Dude, my heart rate's already going up. It was at a solid 69. So yeah, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. I was but yeah, I was like super pissed, cause I wasn't pissed. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this lady renting out this other person's house and having her contact me, and it's not where she said it was? And so, like, that was like the only complaint I put on the Airbnb, because the lady was so nice. She was so nice. She showed me all this, like, she showed me everything. She stayed up late. She was so fucking nice. Like, I felt so bad just being in her house, right? Like, I felt so bad just being in her house. I just felt so bad just being in her house and like taking up her space.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay, go.
This is a couple years ago. Someone flew back from Vietnam, right? So
yes.
I had to book an Airbnb for him. He stayed there for a bit, and then he's like, okay, I don't want to stay here anymore. We'll go home. Okay, cool. So then Airbnb's already paid for it. I got my money back. But then there's a couple days of Airbnb left there. Days until it ends.
Yeah.
So I go to work, and I was like, shit, I don't want to go home and take a shit. So I go to the Airbnb, because it's like I'm closer to it than going home. I go to the Airbnb where I rented out, and then I go in there and I take a shit, and then walk back out again.
But this was an Airbnb that was private, right? Like, the whole house was private. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I do. Like, I really try to look for Airbnbs that are private residents, because I feel awkward when someone else is living there, right? And that's what I really look for. That's like my filter. And then Airbnb will say, oh, this house is listed as a private room or like private residence. And so the pictures that I got on Airbnb did not match what I got when I got this Airbnb place. And again, like the reason it was so last minute was because I thought I was going to be staying at a friend's house. Because last time I came, I didn't ask. And I was like, yo, they're not, like, I don't want to burden anybody. I'll just get my own Airbnb. And then Aloy fucking clowns on me. He's like, why the fuck did you get an Airbnb? Why'd you waste your money? You could have just stayed with one of us. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And so then when I came this time, I asked, like, oh, hey, like, can I stay on anybody's couch? Or, like, does anybody have an extra room? And Tiff was like, oh, I can accommodate. Like, I have an extra room downstairs or whatever. And then that fell through because the tenant that was staying there was not able to move out. So they were asked for an extra month or something. And so then I was like, fuck, are you serious? Like, and so I waited just in case. And then I got the Airbnb, but that was like 2, maybe 3 weeks before. And then yeah, all the Airbnbs, I tried to get one that was close to like Anthony, and I tried to get one that was close to Anthony and like what do you call it, Anthony and like Ryan, and like an Airbnb that was close to you and Anthony. And so, but that didn't happen because the lady that made all these Airbnbs, she fucking lying where they at, right? She probably, I mean,
because when you send the address to it, I was like, okay, but I was like, wait, like I thought in my head, like it didn't register me. I was like, wait, you just gave me a street name and not a house number. I was like, where's the house number?
Yeah.
So when I Googled it, I was like, okay, this is like my old hood.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where this is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and it was like, oh, this is sick. Like, I'll be so close. I can just walk over to their house. We can fucking drink. I can walk back. I can get shit faced. And then, yeah. So that's why, like, I didn't drink as much the next day. And the day after that. But yeah, dude, I was completely sober and I couldn't get into the house. I like misinputted the code like 3 times trying to get in. And then like I finally get in and the lady's walking down the stairs. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like I just kind of like the code just wasn't working. I had to like check to see. I was like, I'm so sorry. But the people were very, very nice. They left me glowing reviews. The lady was really nice, and she was like, oh, he's so sweet. He like kept it very clean and tidy. And I was like, oh my god, thank the Lord, because I was drunk as shit at 6 a.m. walking into your house. So you must have been dead fucking asleep. Actually, it was like 7 a.m. And then I pass out, and then I think I wake up at like 10 a.m. and just like, oh, I'm hungry. But then I'm like, oh no, I feel like shit. And then I look, and then I go and take a shit, and I feel like 10 times better. And then I look, and I'm like, my goldfish, it's right by my bed. And then I throw my goldfish puke away, and then I'm like, hey, are we doing anything? Like, do we want to get lunch? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, nobody's ready to pick you up. Give us like an hour. And I was like, okay. And then I go and walk. I go out because it was a sunny day. I'm like, dude, I'm not just going to sit inside and play fucking Zelda. Because I also didn't have a controller at this point. Because I left it at home. And so I go for a walk. And it's so sunny. It's so nice. There's like a workout park, and I was like, can I do some gymnastics on here? And I was like, no, there's too many people. I feel embarrassed. And then I keep walking, and then I get a text, hey, like, I'm almost there, ready to pick you up. I'm like, oh shit, like, okay, I'm at this park. Give me 5 minutes. I walk I get as quick as I can to you. And then Anthony picks me up. He's like, yo, it took you so long. He's like texting Buddy that like yo, Flem isn't fucking here. Like, why is he taking so long? And I'm like, sorry,
Be right back.
I was on a walk. All right, and but yeah, and then and yeah, so that was pretty much my Canadian story. I got really high at an Indian restaurant. It just felt like I was like drunk. I didn't really feel much. I just felt like my eyes hurt a lot, like they like bulge out of my face. And then I was just kind of quiet, like trying to, and like I was like, I guess I was a little paranoid, like, oh, like she thinks I'm high as shit right now. And I was like trying not to seem high, but I was probably seeming so fucking high. But yeah, it was super fun. The food was amazing. All the food we had was amazing. I didn't gain any weight because I mean I did, but like I felt like I gained like 20 pounds, but I didn't. I think I just shat it all out. In all honesty, but yeah, that's my Canada trip, and then I took a train back and then right back to work. Literally the same day. I took a train back on Tuesday, and Tuesday morning at like 6 a.m. So I had my friends drop me off at like 4 a.m. Luckily I was actually there for 4 a.m. because if I went at like 6 a.m. I would have fucking missed my, or like 5 a.m. even, I would have fucking been last in line or missed my train. And then I just kind of slept on the way back, played a bunch of Zelda, because I bought a controller in Canada, and then went to work. Had to swap my shirt to a work shirt, and went and worked at my job after the train ride. So like a 11, 12 hour. It was like 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. So like 12-ish hours of a train ride, and then go and work for 5 hours. Not that long, but like it was fine. I didn't mind. It was pretty chill. But yeah, so it was super fun. I really enjoyed it. I felt really awkward, but I wanted to thank all of them so much and like tell them I loved them, but I just felt awkward and like I couldn't really find the right time and get it out. I didn't want to be drunk and say it. I wanted it to like really come from the heart. Because Ryan will do that, but he'll be drunk. Yeah, but he'll be like drunk when he does it. So I missed that, but
How do you know I do that? What the hell?
What do you mean?
How do you know that I say that when I'm drunk?
I was there, man. I was there, man.
I always say, yeah, when I was like always drunk, I was like,
I love you guys. Thank you for being my friend. I literally had to refrain myself from being like, I'm so happy. Thank you guys for being my friends. Because of you, I couldn't say it. I felt weird saying it because of Ryan. Because he always says it. And I felt weird for saying it. But that's literally what my caption, whenever I fucking make an Instagram post about it, that's what my caption is gonna be like. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for being my friends.
Yeah, but quote from Ryan Tran. You gotta do that.
Quote from the heart, Ryan Tran.
Yeah. My
heart, Ryan Tran's mouth. But yeah, so it was super funny. I'll line up the pics again. Oh my god. I'll show you guys the pics again. We got Sniffer Boy over here. Part 1. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse, eh?
No.
Part 1's on the right, part 2's on the left. These pictures were taken 30 seconds apart. Right, Ryan?
Something like that.
Dude, fucking insane, man. Alright, well, I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. And then we'll play some Velo. I'm feeling frisky. I miss her. Oh my god. I miss her ball. Sorry, I'm looking at people's names. Alright, I'll be back, chat. Give me a sec. Let me take a piss.
Guess it's just me.
You can entertain chat a little bit, Ryan.
Shut up, Ryan.
Yo, shut the fuck up, alright?
The hostility, bro. Just be jamming out with Jake the dog.
I'm trying to eat my watermelon and you're just disturbing me, alright?
What do you think you're black?
Bro, why are we gonna be racist, man? I'm trying to take a piss.
Yeah, sometimes. I want to be different colors. Why can't I be?
Newsflash.
Chat, I do
You
not
only one
condone
ethnicity.
racism. This is fucked up.
Alright? Bro, it's 2023. You can be whatever you want, alright?
Oh yeah, well, I identify as an asparagus, so fuck you.
Gay? I'm trying to read someone. Like, keep on dying. Oh man. Thank you to whoever cut this watermelon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh. Oh, so sweet. Oh. What do you do today?
Had to drive Stella and Mel to Heather's bridal shower, and then I told my tenant today. It went pretty well.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
He was okay with it, right?
Yeah, it was so chill.
As he reports you to OSHA? Or where
What?
the fuck